Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, how has your day been going? Let's see here. My day, thanks for asking, is going great. I actually finished most of the design after our session yesterday. I thought, well, it's kind of time to start coding, right? So I just want to go through everything a bit, just quickly. So we have the timer page where you land, and then we have some buttons. We have play, pause, and stop, and then a settings button. Then we have this button to select a task. Then you get this model if you click the task, select task, and you can select one of your predefined tasks. If you want to create a new task, you can click the button down there. And then when you have selected a task, you get this button here, which tells you which task you have selected, and then you can just click that to change again to some other task. And the settings button lets you change Pomodoro session time and the long rest time. I guess like short rest time it should be 5 minutes from what I read, so we don't let the user change that here. All right, so we have this settings model as well. Yeah, and when you click, when you click this icon here, let me see, should be select projects. There we go. Then it gets selected, and we have a title and a button to add projects. And this is like the project that we already have. It will look something like this. If we want to edit the name, I guess we can click this button to edit the title of the project, and then we can add a task by clicking this button over here. So it's like a text button, I guess. And then you have the tasks you have defined down there, and a small progress indicator with how much time you have estimated for each task. So let's say you click the add task, or let's say you click add project, then you get a new project here, and you write the project name and click submit or enter or OK or whatever that button is for you. And then you have a new project, I guess. Then if you click add a task, you get this model up here where you write the name of the task, and then you estimate how many pomodoros you're going to need to finish that task. Then you click save, and the time estimated is updated with the total amount of pomodoros you think you need for all those tasks. Nice, huh? And then you can click stats, and you will come to this page where you have statistics and this nice chart that is also the background will be in the middle here, and then you have some information about what you have been doing. So you have the total amount of pomodoros you've done, and short rests and long rest, some history, like yesterday you did 3 pomodoros, and out of those 3 pomodoros, those were the sign, I guess, and you rested 10 minutes in between. So totally you have 1 hour and 25 minutes. And down here 3 days ago you did 5 pomodoros, and you get how much time you spent on each of the tasks you have selected, and then you get a total time and the time here for how much you have done on those. That's nice, huh? And you can also, I thought it would be nice to be able to like change this chart to maybe a week or a month or something like that, you know. So we have that button to do that there. Yeah, nice. I really think it's an upgrade from our first design there. Yeah, so if we go to our local host 3000, we have started the Next.js project there. And I also created a Tailwind configuration with our primary colors and the different shades we're going to use, and also the black and white that we want to use. And I also made this timer that also only says 25:00. So I guess that's it for what I've been doing between the sessions. Except, you know, living life and stuff like that. Yeah, so I guess what we should start with is, I kind of like starting from the background and going forward. So we want to have the background color, and that is going to be the primary color. Let's go to the page. So this is the home page, where we should be able to add it actually to the layout, since it will be on all pages. All right, I also defined the Poppins, what's it called, typography that we're going to use. So that's what you're seeing here in the tiny text. Yeah, all right, let's start with adding. We should be able to just like background primary 500, right? Let's see where that, yeah, looks great. And then the difference between our different pages will be like the layover, this different. We had one page with no overlay, or layover with the overlay, and let's create those pages actually. Let's make, so in Next.js we just add a folder for a new page, and we give that folder the name of the, like the link, or what do you say, the name of the page. So we want to have a stats page, and also what did we say, what do we have here, tasks page, or projects or tasks, projects. So we can pull one of those in there and one of those in there, and we could just remove the timer and rename this maybe to projects page, and also rename this one to stats page. Remove the timer, maybe add an H1 statistics, and also give this one H1 projects. Thank you, GitHub Copilot. Thank you. All right, we don't have a navigation bar, but we could actually do something like this, stats, and then we get the statistics here. Brilliant. All right. So we want to have, I think we need to define our H1s and things like that. So what kind of font size did we say those were? Let's go to our design and up here, select that one, which is H1. You can see here 64 pixels. And what is 64 divided by 16? So 4 rem. 4 rem. Font size, right? 4 rem. Probably need to change this for mobile as well, right? But for now, let's do it for the desktop size. And here we have 48, I think. 48. Font size for the, what's 48 divided by 16? 43 rem. What? All right. Age 3, we have 32, which is 2 rem. Simple as that. And then we have, oh, what's going on? Copilot, stop messing with me. So now, if we check out the stats page, yes, big. And I think font weight should be, is it bold or black? We don't have black. All right, bold. No, sorry. Bold. There we go. Ah, looks good. But I also made our H1s like dim. So let's give them the color of should probably, what do we have? 60% pass through, and then we have the white color, which, what is the white color? There we go, thank you. Fill white. So we have the color, and then we can add 60 to the end, so we get like this 60% opacity. Nice. Yes. I don't think, is it bold? Is this bold actually? What does it say? Yeah, it says bold. All right. I guess we will stick with the bold then. All right. So we have statistics and we have projects. Yes. Yeah, it looks actually kind of good. I like Poppins. Poppins is a good typography. It looks really neat. All right. So now we have the timer. We need to be able to start time and set the time. So let's remove this. Let's just like create a button, start, and figure out this timer thing. Our short timer, just so we know what we're doing. We are going to have maybe a span with, all right, when we click start, on click, we want to do something. Let's create a function that we want to call start timer. We can remove this because shorthands. Yeah, sure. Set start time. And set the start time to now. Yeah, sounds good. Some coffee, sorry. And we want to show, so let's have, elapsed time. Give me something, date now minus start time. Should give us, just give us the milliseconds. What does this return? Number, let's just see what it returns. Elapsed time. Let's put this into we don't need to have actually a function for this. It's basically just this minus start time, and start time could be 0. All right, so elapsed time is, let's see here, number of milliseconds. So if we click start, we get 1. Yeah, right. So this does not update. Because, why is that? Okay, if we remove this constant and just have date now minus start time. All right, I think there's some caching going on here. Let's have a ticker or something. Tick. Set tick. Use date number. Yes, give me that. And then we have a use effect. Yes, thank you. So at the start, when we load this page, we are going to create an interval, set interval, which updates our tick. So actually, we just need to tick plus 1 every second, and when we leave the page, it will clear up this interval that we have. But this should make tick change every second. So now we have a change every second. We can use tick to change our number. And how are we going to do that? What if we have start time plus tick? What happens? Start. Okay, we are not ticking. This is weird. So we have a use effect. All right. We have this tick. Current time, set current time, and have this interval current time. Oh, sorry, elapsed seconds. Then we have this as well, set elapsed seconds. So now every second this will be called, right? So we can have and when we click start timer, we set elapsed seconds to 0. And then we always show elapsed seconds. 1. Shouldn't this be called every... what if we do something like that? Come on. Why are you just a 1? Seconds, we can use this parameter and just increment that. God damn it. Sorry, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to curse. Let's stop cursing then. Better safe than sorry, you know? Yeah. A lot of ums right now. Sorry about that. We should have some music, don't you think? Should have some kind of low beat or something like that. Would be nice, relaxing. So we have start timer, set elapsed seconds to 0. This should call, but it's not. Set timeout then. Clear timeout. So every time. Nice. Every time elapsed seconds change, which it does once every second, we call this use effect. Yeah. All right. We're back on track. Let's see here. And we really want this to be gigantic. Text XL 6X 8XL. Nice. And font bold. Oof. And we also want it to be white, you know. There we go. And we also want it to have a shadow. I think we're doing the XL, right? It doesn't work that well on text. We have a text shadow. Shadow inner. No. Font shadow. There should be some kind of text shadow. Tailwind. Drop shadow. What's this? Yeah, sure. Let's try drop shadow. Ooh. I think that worked. Nice. Looks good. Do we... Or should we have XL? Or 2XL? Is that too much? Oh, kind of like it. Nice. And what if we click start? Oh, I think the shadow is overlaying. Well, we're not going to have the start button there anyway. So the thing is, now it's counting upwards, but we want to count down. So it's a countdown until you are done with your 25 minutes. So we want to have minutes and we want to have seconds. And for those we can have minutes, seconds, and we can use a memo. Oh wait, what React version is this? We might not even need to have memo. Is it React 18 use memo? Alright, maybe it's React 19 when they are removing use memo and things like that. Oh, thank you. I just need to give it some kind of elapsed seconds. Oh. No, I'm sorry. Copilot, this is wrong. This is wrong. All right. So if start time is 0, return 0, let's return 25 and 0. Nice. So this is what we're going to return if we haven't clicked start. But if we have clicked start, then elapsed minutes will be, damn it, it's hard to think when ChatGPT Copilot's giving me stuff to think about. All right, so we have we want to have seconds is yes is, but it's going to count down, so we need to do minus. We need to have 60 and delete the countdown from that. And then we have minutes. What? No, stop. Let me think. Oh, right. We can also have just like that. Yeah, it doesn't like this. Should finish this. What do we have? Minutes is basically, oh, we can remove this then as well. Is seconds working? Shouldn't. $60 minus 59, 58. All right, there we have it. And minutes are basically 25. For a starter, I think this is right. Right? Yeah. All right. Some coffee on that, huh? Nice. So we have a timer. Let's let it go there and see if it actually works. And we can write a div, which is a flex container, row, flex, no wrap for now. And then we can, and then we have it start there. But it looks like it's going to jump a little bit. We should give this a static width, right? So it doesn't jump. So width is, let's say like 80. Nice. And then we can make a div, class name, flex, and flex call as a flex column. And then we have the button there. So now we have a pause timer and a stop timer. Whoops. Right, we don't have those yet. Pause time. All right, so we will probably need a state on our timer. Let's make timer state stopped running, paused. That's great. Timer state stopped. Yeah, brilliant. And then we can remove this. Or maybe, I don't know. No, let's keep that. Pause timer, we will just set the timer state to paused. Brilliant. And this will tick if timer state is running. Otherwise, when start timer, we will need to, only if it's stopped will we reset everything, right? Otherwise, timer state is paused, then we will just yeah, right. And we should also have a stop timer. All right, so we have start. Yes, and start does not work anymore, of course. But timer state is stopped, right? All right, spamming the buttons didn't work. So what if timer state is running? We also want to update this if timer state changes. Or no, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, this is weird, guys. Usually when I do things work, but this isn't working. Yeah, I don't know. Let's give it some thought. I think we will get it to run. What do we have? All right, we have minutes, which is going on a use memo. Stop timer should set start time to 0 again. So that we get this initial phase again. And then if timer state is stopped, there's no reason for us to be able to run to start the timer if it's not stopped, right? I'm clicking start, right? All right, let's use the old but brilliant console log. Start timer. All right, that's working. Does this work? Yes. What if we set that to 1? Yeah, nothing happened, sorry. But this only runs every time elapsed seconds is changed, right? So we need to be able to change the elapsed seconds somehow. And start timer should set elapsed seconds. But in the beginning it is also 0. Which is why it should be able to start again. Like if we set it to 1. Start. Go. Or is it just this maybe? Start time. Console log. Sorry. Kid woke up. Time to stop. All right. See you guys next time.